Could they have done it differently? Well, of course, some of the emperors claimed that they were different. But all of the emperors, in a sense, wanted to say that they showed qualities of piety and of mercy, clemency, of course, duty, and so on. So they wouldn't have wanted to say, I got to where I was by being a bloodthirsty dictator. We might say that about pretty well all of them, actually. And one of the emperors I have a bit of a soft spot for is Claudius. I think a lot of people do, because Claudius hadn't intended to be an emperor. He was plucked from behind the curtain famously by the Praetorian Guard and proclaimed emperor. He was a bit of a scholar, which of course we scholars like, bit of an antiquarian, and as we know, physically he was not very strong. He stammered, he slobbered, he did all those things which were portrayed so wonderfully by Derek Jacobi in the series I, Claudius, following that wonderful treatment by Robert Graves of the time of Claudius. But even Claudius, Claudius did some very interesting things, such as he made it illegal for masters to kill slaves. They would have to be summoned to court, and sometimes 6 slaves would be deposited at the temple of Aesculapius, the healing god, to die. And if they didn't die, the masters would then say, okay, well, you can come back and be a slave. And Claudius said, no, you've got to give them their freedom if they survive that. So, in a way, he was kind of quite enlightened. But, of course, in all sorts of other ways, he wasn't. And we have the same kind of litany of killings and murders and strife in the story of Claudius's reign as we do in all the other Julio-Claudians.